This May was the time of year that my family decided to go on a family vacation. Our first stop, London, England.
Come on, man. You look like fucking river.
By the time we landed in London, we headed straight into a black cab, that's what they're called, and we headed to our hotel. Our black cab driver finally stopped. He was like, this is as far as I can take you, the road's closed past this, can't bring you to your hotel. But luckily, it's only a 10-15 minute walk from here. In some ways, it was a 10 to 15 minute walk, but in other ways it was a 30-minute walk through the city with your luggage. Luckily for us too, the weather decided to have a heat wave, so we were having fun. We were sweating. I did take off my jacket, put my hair up. We're going to business. We all came to find out that the reason we had to walk was because there was a parade. We got to walk through this parade with our luggage back to back type stuff. We're all touching, we're all hugging. We're not kissing. We had just met these people. That would be a little much. All good things must come to an end because we finally arrived at our hotel. I changed my outfit here and it's not my best work. Not overanalyze it, not think, what was she doing, Cosmo and Wanda type, whatever. The first area that we were going to explore was Soho, which is the neighborhood that we were staying in. We shopped. Got coffee because it was, I think, 1 p.m. when we got there and there was no energy left in us. Not much, not after travel. Of course you always get revamped once you land with like some energy, but still a coffee can't hurt. Then we also decided to explore Chinatown. My dad tried some things. I believe this was a hot buns.
Like stab it?
I think you should pick it up with your hands.
Take a bite out of it.
Alrighty.
For yourself?
Thank you. I gotta get the paper off the
Just do it.
It's almost hard to eat.
For dinner, we went to this place I found, Mediterranean. We all split hummus and some chicken. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I was so into the hummus that I actually bit my pinky fingernail off. Of course it was fake, because I thought I'll get my nails done for this trip. But it was day one and one of my nails is gone, so you gotta move on. The next day we had an early morning. To set the groundwork for you, my dad had booked us a tour bus trip. And for this tour, what are we hitting? We're hitting the big stuff. I'm talking Windsor Castle, baths, and Stonehenge. I'm pretty sure Stonehenge is one of the world wonders. Actually, matter of fact, I'm 100% sure it's one of the world's biggest wonders. Luckily for me, in between each destination, our little rides that we had, I got to sleep, mouth open and all.
Lift it up so you can see the baths.
It's always some critique from her.
Yeah? This one's good. You want to try? Come on. Zippy, zippy, Piper.
Now, let's call the next day, day 3.
Just gotta get up to 91 in London.
We headed to a coffee shop in the morning, and as the American tourists we are, we got there very early before it even opened. So we did have to wait outside for a little bit.
That was scary.
Well, it was pretty because that was in a skirt.
This day, we explored St. Paul's Cathedral and we climbed the monument.
Family time. Boop, boop. I want you guys to go back down and take a picture of me.
I have something I want to show you here. Certificate of climbing verification. We went to a cute little market called Leadenhall Market, I want to say. Turns out it's smaller than we expected, so we didn't spend too much time here. The next event, we went to see the Tower of London with the crown jewels. Queen's, the doors in there were so thick. I think one of the people told me they weighed 2 tons each. Fact check me on that, do what you want, because who knows if I'll do it. We had lunch reservations at this restaurant, high-rise building. Beautiful view. We got a window seat. It was lovely. And then we decided to head back towards the Tower of London, but we decided to skip past it and go to the Tower Bridge. Important to note, the total step count for this entire day, because of all the fun back and forth, jibbity jabs that we were doing, was 23,000. Next up, we went to Borough Market. This place has the strawberries with the chocolate that you can drizzle in there. I opted for no chocolate. I'm not a big fan of chocolate sauce. Peanut butter sauce, if they have peanut butter sauce and strawberries, I probably also wouldn't get that. Then we had our reservations at the Devonshire. My dad was super excited for this place. We go there, we look at the menu, no chicken in sight. I get chicken almost immediately, but there was no chicken to order. I'm scanning things. I'm really trying to train myself to eat seafood, steak, but I'm just not there yet. I'm not there yet. I can't quite do it without gagging a little, and I'm working on it. With that being said, there was only one thing on the menu that didn't have seafood or steak, and that was the pumpkin risotto. Somebody found it and they're like, oh, there's pumpkin risotto palace. And my dad goes, oh yeah, that's what I knew you'd like when you go here. Totally have never had pumpkin risotto in my life. Not even risotto. With that being said, I ordered the pumpkin risotto. I liked it. If I were to go to the Devonshire again, I would probably order the pumpkin risotto. But if I would go to the Devonshire again and they had chicken available, I would order the chicken. Day 4, we're finally getting into the vacation rhythm by this point.
Keep doing it. Like it.
After breakfast, we started heading towards the Buckingham Palace. The plan was to watch the changing of the guards. We shopped and played along the way.
That's a little bit more convincing.
I think we're some Instagram or whatever.
Not if you're discreet. Piper, can we start doing loop-de? So, my sister won't loop-de with me. They're having all the fun. Oh, it looks like so much fun!
And then my dad goes,
Let's get the hell out of here.
we've got to leave now to see the changing of the guards. It's me and my dad and my mom and my sister. We're on 2 different paths because they were at a different shop than us. We're all like speed walking. It said our estimated time of arrival was 11:04. For reference, the changing of the guard happens at 11. Maybe we can make it. And then my dad saw this little sparkle in a window, and that window was a store that he really wanted to go to. We did not get to see the changing of the guards. We instead spent some time looking at some doodads and diddly-doo. We continued shopping on our way to the Buckingham Palace. So we saw the Buckingham Palace. Afterwards, we walked around and then headed to the Natural History Museum. This place is humongous. Humongous. It's big, 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 massive. We looked at dinosaurs, minerals, rocks. We did see some sort of old fossils, some of the oldest in the world. Also, a lot of little babies here. They're like 4 years old. They're scrambling on the floor. They're rambling around, doing whatever they do. They're touching everything. My dad's like, wow, I can't believe this is 4 million years old, just right in front of me. And this kid just comes up and is fingering it like crazy. And she's staring directly at us, not even at the thing. Then we headed over to Harrods, which is a luxury set of stores, in fact. We did not spend too much time in there. We did have to come back for our dinner reservations at this ramen restaurant. It's the first time I've ever had ramen before. And it had chicken, and guess what? Hard-boiled eggs. I want to say they're hard-boiled or some sort of egg. The most delicious type of egg I've ever had. It was sweet. No, it wasn't. Day 5, this is our last day. We were walking pretty fast. We went and saw some beautiful buildings, some cathedrals. We stumbled upon a museum which had Van Gogh, all of these great artists. Van Gogh's the only one I can think of off my head, so let's just forget. But not completely forget, because great pieces. We went to Westminster Cathedral and Westminster Abbey. But before we could go to Westminster Abbey, what did we have to do? We had to stumble upon the Parliament, try to get into that, only to be told, you're at the wrong building, Westminster Abbey's over there. So we don't exactly know what all the big landmarks look like, but we do now. We do now. We do also know what Big Ben looks like. We went around Big Ben, we didn't climb it or anything. Rumor has it the tickets sell out in like 5 minutes. Naturally, we crossed the bridge right by Big Ben and went over to the Eye, which is the big Ferris wheel in London. We had fast pass tickets. Oh yeah, skipped that line. We went straight up, we went around the Ferris wheel, air conditioned even, which was nice, because again, we're still in that heat wave here. It's not the cloudy London that everyone's expecting. We were exploring some more before we headed to drinks at the American Bar. Beautiful, beautiful bar. My drink was really delicious, really refreshing. Here's proof that I tried it.
Why'd she smile at you like that?
I know. Your dad's taking some artistic liberties.
Look at that, because the logo shows through.
Yeah.
We We continued shopping. We looked at some markets throughout the day. Come on. We had a flight the next day, so we all decided to go to bed kind of early. But of course, I couldn't fall asleep that night because they're 6 hours ahead of my time. And then we woke up at 2 a.m. so we could go on our early morning flight. I did get some clothes while we were there. Welcome to my London clothing shopping haul. I am in a hotel Airbnb, so that's why it's really messy.
It's a villa.
Let's start with Brandy Melville. Brown skirt, pink little t-shirt, little flippity sleeves. Imagine this. I'm trying on clothes over clothes. Another girl, she has this, but in this beautiful like watermelon-y red color. And I was like, oh, this is cute. But she's also just hanging random stuff on the racks. And she goes, well, it's mine. I let her have it, of course.
You should have taken it and kicked her.
Well, I did do that. And my next shirt is a watermelon colored little cap frilly sleeve. This, probably Amelia Earhart would wear it.
Very Kansas of you.
Very Kansas of me. Gray shirt, Zara. So I got this cute little set though. And it has a matching skirt. Let's see what the material is. Oh gosh. Beautiful blue. It could be blue. But in some ways it is only yellow. The next store I went to was Urban Outfitters. Cargo capris and plenty of side storage for all your pocket needs. But it was beautiful. Little scrunchy sides. This little pink doodad. A little button on it. Coquette, I want to say 45. Beige leather. I don't know if it's real or not. There's no ingredient tag. It has a little belt. I love London. And that's just the truth.